Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 20th, 21st, and 22nd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction. It will be seen on all the videos. I will post a timestamp in the description so you can bypass this. I hope you watch it at least one time, though. Anyway, I'm going to be using, for the main readings, I will be using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will pull out I will pull my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and then I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the introduction, to see what universal energies are out there, I will use my Waite Rider deck, and I will pull mine out from Colette Barrett Reed, the Good Tarot. Okay, I'm getting closer to remembering her name. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, try not to get too much in the way. Now, let's go in here a second just to kind of see what's going on. May 20th, Gemini season begins. This will be at 9:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we will also, on May 22nd, so we've got our two energy going, Mercury will be retrograding still, but it will be going back into, it will go into Taurus. And that will be at 9:15 p.m. So, so it's interesting that we've got Mercury in Gemini now, even though it's retrograding, and we are in Taurus season. Then, as it enters into Gemini season, we'll have 2 days where it's still in Gemini season or Gemini energies, but then it retrogrades because it's still going backwards into Taurus. So we've got the air energy, we've got the earth energy with that. Not a whole lot of, except for what, I'm always talking about. We still do have a lot of those solar flares going on. We do have a lot of ascension energy going on. The full moon was very intense. And then we had that weird, star that I posted. I'd never heard about that before. It's kind of like, oh, that's an interesting energy. This is where we can also, instead of taking the negative, we can turn that around into the positive. Okay? And that was Algol. Algol? Anyway, I posted on, pretty much anywhere I can post about that. Let's see. Are you all feeling like, maybe, is this because of the aftermath of all of this full moon energy? I don't feel as anxious. I just feel like I'm in a holding pattern now. I just feel like, I'm kind of circling, waiting to either take off like a plane or land. I just feel like I'm waiting to be activated, and it's just more a case of just waiting. But it's waiting for something. I don't feel it so much as it's negative. I'm not afraid of it. I just feel like it's just, okay, now it's like you've got all your bags, you've got everything prepped, you've got everything you need. Now it's just a matter of standby. Let's see. Let's see what the cards will say. Cards, higher power. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Standby? Well, what does that mean for us? Let's put it that way. What does the universe, what's going on in the universe right now? May 20th, like I said, Gemini season, air energy, very smart, very electric type of energy going on. Choices, roads, because they do have the twins, so there are some choices with that. But what higher power? What do we need to know? Tell us, for the universe, for the country, for wherever we are living in general. Here we are. Cut it. Remember, anything reversed has stronger energies for me. Also, too, court cards have dual energies. So if we have any court cards, you'll know pages have the earth energy as their bottom, as their main, or as their source energy. Knights have the fire energy. Queens have water energy, and kings have the air energy. So let's see what we have going on here. First card is, we have that Justice card coming up again. We've had Justice cards coming up, in and out. It hasn't been for the last couple of readings, but it was a reading before that time. So we have an 11, we have that 1-1 energy. Numbers have strength. Numbers have meaning. 1-1, are new beginnings. 10s are transitional energy, so transitioning into a new beginning. 1 + 1 is a 2. 2 has choices, decisions, and it also has a coming together. Now, Justice can be legal energies happening, but I don't do legal lawsuits, nothing like that. I don't give that. Go see a lawyer, go see whoever it is, solicitor, depending on where you're at. A lot of times this is universal justice. We still have Mercury in retrograde. And I've been saying this since I started, that Mercury in retrograde brings about a universal balance, or tries to balance things. A lot of times that Empress is when she's trying to make things right. So we have something going on possibly this weekend, universal justice, basically very divine justice happening at the same time, things trying to balance themselves out. And, one of the things, we never will go back to what we used to know. That's over with. That's done. But there can still become balance. Balance can still come into our lives. And, we do have that air energy. Swords is air energy. And we do have this Libra energy going on where we are creating some balance. We have dualities of the peers. So there could be some, there could be some rulings. There could be, and again, in the universal language, there could be some things coming out that brings about justice. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, now remember. Okay, here we go. Reversed. We have a 5. 5 is change. Positive, negative, it's change. Now the thing about this is the 5 of Swords. So, the 5 of Swords always gives me a sneaky snake type of vibe. These two people, and we don't know if there's any more there, but, the swords are laid down. This one is holding the swords. I never quite like his intention, not quite sure what it is, but I never quite like his intention. I feel like there is, like this energy, and I call him Sneaky Snake. This has just has a dishonorable energy around it. It's kind of like, out for himself, and will do whatever he needs to do to get whatever he needs to do, to get whatever he wants in order to do it. Okay. So I do get this, remember Swords is your, is your Gemini, your Libra, and your Aquarius. Now Saturn is still in Aquarius. It will be there for, what are we in May? So until, January, February of 2023. And, that has a lot of illusion versus reality, seeing the truth. So something, for whatever reason, truth may come out. Again, there's that justice. Sneaky Snake might be revealed. I don't know. We're kind of waiting. We're still in that standby mode. It just has that energy that, and also too, air energy could be your hearing news, making some plans. Again, I do feel like Sneaky Snake is about to be discovered. I think at any point, these people can turn around and see Sneaky Snake. Okay, let's see what this card has to say. Okay, so now we have Cups. Cups energy. That is our water energy. That is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio. We still have planets in Pisces. We still have the aftermath of that Scorpio full moon with the eclipse. This is walking away, turning your back on something that might have had been an emotional hold on you. So it could be also looking for a new path. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. So interesting stuff. We have justice. I do feel very much divine type of justice here. We could have, and again, that Sneaky Snake. I think maybe somebody, whatever this Sneaky Snake energy is representing, and it might be a bigger, it's not just necessarily a person per se. The energy is Sneaky Snake. I do feel like it's discovered, and this is walking away, finding your new path, finding finding where you want to go. There's a lot of emotional energy here, and it's a walking away from this emotional energy. I find it interesting that we do have the moon here. And let's see, this would be, I think, now the waning moon is as the moon gets smaller, okay? And the waxing moon is as the moon gets larger, okay? So I think that this is waxing to the full moon. I could be wrong with that. Or it could even be a lunar eclipse energy here too. It looks like the moon, but maybe it's not. And the fact that we're coming onto the weekend following that lunar eclipse, it could be that this is just, again, a lot of people walking away and leaving emotional baggage behind. Okay, let's see. Finding a new journey. Again, I do get that standby energy. We're all in kind of that, we're waiting. But this is walking away and, finding your own path, finding a new path. Okay, higher power. Can you clear? Okay, yes, let's see what this is. Okay, well, this is that new path. So we have an ace. We have an ace, which is a 1. So we have 11, 5, 8, and now we have a 1. So ace is a 1. Just said that. New beginnings, new start. Fire is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Remember, Jupiter is in Aries, the planet of opportunity in the fire signs. Very passionate, burning, determined. The ace of fire is, when we come from here, when we come from turning away from the emotional energies, the emotional baggage, and we come to the ace of fire, this has something to be passionate about, but in a good way, something that we want, something that we're ready to, really ready to work for. So the universe is having a lot of things. I feel like there's a big reveal with that five of swords. There's a lot of turning away, walking away, finding your new path, could be starting over. And then here is that energy where we do start over, where it's, and again, remember, this is universal energy, where we do start over and we just find that new path very exciting and almost breathtaking. Okay, so it's an interesting energy for the weekend. We'll see. We'll keep our eye on that Justice card. Keep our eye on seeing who Sneaky Snake is. And I do feel, starting your path, very exciting path. Now, the only energy we did not talk about was our Earth energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, your job, your money, your career energies. Also to your home. It's very tangible energy. And remember, on the 22nd, Mercury will retrograde back into Taurus. So interesting times that we live in, and it's all good. Oh, take a moment, so I won't have to say it in the individual readings, but please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, watch the whole darn playlist, and just know that our readings start now. And hello to my Sagittariuses. How are you? Well, let's see what we have. What does higher power have to say? We're entering Gemini season, which actually will work well for you. Because yes, your full moon will be in Gemini season, won't it? Because Scorpio said, yeah, your full moon will be coming up. So let's see. My Sagittarius is what's happening for this first week in Gemini. Ooh, the sun. The sun will come out. The sun talks, now that's a lot of Leo energy, but it's still a fire sign energy. It is major arcana, but higher power, what else do you want to say to my I don't know why I'm saying that, but to my Sagittariuses. Hold on a second. And here we go. Okay, so the sun energy, Archangel Uriel. Uriel, the light, the angel that brings light to dark subjects, light to and wisdom, lets you know, lets you see. The sun, of course, is has a lot of vitamins that it gives you. It brightens your day. It helps your mood. It just brings you to a higher level of energy. It's towards the end of the path for the Fool, for, there's more enrichment with the Sun. There is, again, the Sun is also telling you that what's happening is the right direction, and it does bring light to your path too. It does tell you that you are going the right way. You can tell your direction by where the Sun is in the sky. So I'm just feeling like the Sun there's so much that the Sun wants to give you, my Sagittarius. Open your arms, put your head up, and just let it come. Just accept the giftings of this. Okay? So again, this is reversed. We have a 19, a 1, new beginnings, new start. 10 is transition. 9, let's wrap it all up. You've got everything you need. 1 plus 9 is a 10 again, and then it brings it back to the 1. So we have Archangel Uriel. This brings you a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. And the Sun, it's just that it's like you've been in the dark. We have all been dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. This is, again, soak up those rays. Soak up those rays. I'm not telling you to, hey, if you need to put some screen, I'm not telling you literally, though maybe it is literally, but it's again, it's like accepting and just accepting the light. Accepting the light, accepting the Sun, all the positive energies that come to you. Okay? Next card. 4 of Water. So 4 of Water, what the heck's going on with this one? 4 of Cups. 4 has stability. 4 has leadership. It also has some organization. Water energy is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, very spiritual. The 4 of Water, the 4 of Cups is just kind of not being, it's like I'm not ready to move on, but I'm not ready to stay where I'm at. I'm not satisfied with what this is going on, what's going on around me. I want more, but I'm just not ready to get up and do it. And maybe that's why you need the Sun. Maybe you need the motivating factors, the motivating light of the Sun, because this water energy is kind of a downer. So maybe there's a little bit of ups and downs with you for this weekend. There's hope. Oh, we're going to do this. Yes. And then, do I really want to do this? I'm just kind of like, maybe I'm a little stressed. Maybe I'm a little bit tired. I'm just not necessarily in the mood. And then there's this, okay, let's go do this. Let's go do this. So you could be driving people around you a little crazy with the fluctuations of your mood a little bit. It's kind of like, okay, sure. I'm kind of feeling this ups and downs. We got the Sun, we got this 4 of Water. We got the Sun, we got this 4 of Water. The Sun has all this energy. The 4 of Water is just kind of this, nah, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. So this happens. This happens where it's, you get all dressed up, you're ready to go, and you're just like, changed my mind. So this is okay. It is okay, my Sages, to change your mind. Whatever this is about, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. And it's like, maybe part of the thing about changing your mind is, maybe the Sun is helping you to open your eyes, and where you were going to go and do this, it's kind of like, not quite. So something between these two. It's not quite jiving, but in some ways it is. Anyway, let's see what this card has. It is reversed. It's all about balance, isn't it? It's all about balance. So we have that really get up and go, that maybe not today. Get up and go, maybe not today. And then we come to balance. We have that 1 and the 4, so we know the 1 and the 10, and we know what a 4 means. So then we bring the 1 and 4 together. It becomes a 5, change. Archangel Zadkiel. Zadkiel is all about the violet light. There is a lot to do with your crown chakra. You're connecting with higher source. But balance is about balance. Keeping things. So maybe you're doing a lot of this hurry up and wait energy. Maybe you're doing this, okay, I've got to get this all done. And then, by the end of the middle of the day, you're just too exhausted. This has to do, so something's out of sync for you. Something's not quite where it needs to be. Again, that Sun, let's go. And then the 4 of Water, not quite just yet. So something's a little out of sync. Archangel Zadkiel brings you balance. So, do you need to sleep? Sleep. Do you need, again, maybe you need to put your feet up and rest? Rest. Do you need to motivate yourself and just to get out of the house? Then get out of the house. But there needs to be a balance for this weekend. The balance seems to be just a little bit off. Okay. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So let's see. Let's see what we've got here, because, yeah, we've got all this wonderful sun energy, and then we get this Four of Water that's just not there. And then it's like, yeah, there are things that are not necessarily in balance. You know what I'm thinking, my Sages? I'm just thinking it's like, cut yourself some slack. It's okay. It's okay. You know, you don't have to accomplish everything today. I do think that if anything, get outside and just, you know, soak up some rays a little bit, okay? Let that sun, you know, just, I don't want it to beat down on you, okay? So, and if you need some skin protection or something like that, but I just think you need a little bit of the motivation that the sun brings. However, it doesn't mean you have to accomplish everything this weekend. All right, so, yeah, again, cut yourself some slack. Here we go. Let's see. Higher power. What else can we say to our Sagittarius? Ooh, solar plexus chakra. That's interesting. So we have the 3. 3 is, again, power of 3, do something 3 times, creativity. Solar plexus is your integrity, is your sense of self. It's your what you allow and what you don't allow. So this is part of your chakra system, where there's a lot of chakras, but the main chakra has 7, and this is part of your physical chakra. So this is kind of with the solar plexus, it is your integrity. It's again what you allow, what you don't allow. You may, like I said, you may have to allow yourself to rest. You may have to allow yourself to, you know, to get up and go. It may be that, you know, what is out of balance is maybe you've agreed to something that you know you should not have agreed to. That's what the, you know, solar plexus chakra is. It can be very draining if you agree to something that you just know was not what should have been agreed to. It has, like I said, it has a lot to do with your integrity, and sometimes we get worn down and beat down, and we just say, you know, just let's do this. I was going to say fine, but that we had that for Leo. But just kind of like, you know, okay, I'm just too tired to argue. But again, the thing about this is, maybe this is, you know, maybe you do need to, you know, stand up and you need to say something. So solar plexus, like I said, integrity has a lot to do with your belief system and also your belief system of right and wrong. Okay, I'm just going to put that one out there for you. Now, it could be also, you know, and again, if you're out of balance, it could just be you're not listening to it. Now, or maybe you just need to rest. Let's see what crystal or energy for my Sagittarius is what we have here. Let me know what this is about, just because it's kind of got a whole bunch of, there is a common thread. I can see it. I just can't necessarily understand it. So let me know, my Sagittarius. Here we go. Reversed. Hematite. Good stuff. Self-healing, which I think you might need this weekend. Grounding. Right opportunities. Justice. We had justice in the introduction too. Interesting. Anyway, my Sagittariuses, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, though, my Sagittarius, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.